Hello, welcome to the first episode of this three-part series with the head turkey. So, we're going to be talking about a few things, okay? Pretty much. We're going to be talking about all the countries that have been established on the British Isles. Episode 1 shall be about the Heptarchy. I will talk about the kingdoms of East Anglia, Mercia, Northumbria, Wessex, Essex, Kent, Sussex, and also the sub-kingdoms of Bernicia and Diva. And later in the next episode, Dumnoia, Hastings, the Huach, Kingdom of Islach, Lindsey, Magnusniach, the Merne, Middle Angles, Priechsach, Surrey, Tomsiach, Riochsniach. Whew, that was a lot. Oh, and also briefly the North Sea Empire. So, let's begin. East Anglia. East Anglia was founded sometime in the 500s as the Kingdom of Angles, but by 869 was the Kingdom of Danes. In 918 it was discontinued and became part of Anglo-Land, Wessex and England at the time, and surrendered to Edward the Elder, King of Anglo-Land. After that, their king Guthrum II had to abdicate. Mercia was founded in 572 and was the biggest kingdom in England at its height. Its first monarch was Echel in 527. In 879 it was renamed to the client state of Wessex, and in 918 fell to Anglo-Land, which I should mention is Wessex. The king, Aelfwin, also had to abdicate. Poor Aelfwin. Northumbria was founded in 653 under the names of North and South Anglo Kingdom. In 876 it was renamed to the Danish Kingdom, and then in 914 to the Norwegian Kingdom. The extent of Northumbria was in 800 and had two capitals, one for the south and one for the north. The last Viking king of York, also king of Northumbria, was Eric Bloodaxe, who was very famous for his insane killing sprees. In 954 the kingdom was annexed by Wessex, and Eric was killed, just like he had killed Avery. Wessex was founded in 519 and was one of the most brutal of the early English kingdoms. In 871, the first king to claim to rule the whole of England, called Alfred the Great, is the earliest king to be related to Elizabeth II. In 927, the Kingdom of Wessex turned into the Kingdom of England under the King Aethelstan. After that, Wessex never came back, until it did a year later as a city. Essex was founded in 527 and it had London as its capital as early as the 7th century, which is now the capital of the United Kingdom and England. It was annexed by the Kingdom of Wessex in 825 and Sigurd had to abdicate and was King of Essex. Now, Essex is split into three countries: Essex, Hertfordshire and Middlesex. Also, Kent for a few months, which we're going to be talking about next. Kent was founded in 455 and is the earliest of the English kingdoms. By the way, no one knows what its capital was or if it even had one. But anyway, it was ruled by Hengist as their first king, and Aethelred, also king of England. In 871 it was annexed by Wessex. Wow, Aethelred annexed his own kingdom. What a jerk. So yeah, that's Kent. Sussex is another early kingdom, being founded in 477 and had two capitals just like Northumbria. It also introduced Christianity to modern-day England in the 600s. Its first monarch, Aile, founded the country, but in 860 it was annexed by, guess what, Kent. No, I'm joking, it was Wessex. Obviously Wessex. Oh. Also, it had a population of 25,000 people in 450. Trivia! So that's the major kingdoms. So now we should talk about the minor kingdoms. Well, let's get started. Firstly, we will talk about the sub-kingdoms from Northumbria. These ones are Bernicia and Diva. So Bernicia was founded in 420 and is technically the earliest kingdom, but is a sub-kingdom so it doesn't count. Anyway, it shared its crown with Diva in 604 and then merged with it in 634. It included territory from England and even modern-day Scotland, so yeah. On to Diva, which was only founded in 559 and only lasted 45 years before sharing its crown with the previously discussed Bernicia. Eventually, the whole country united with it in 634 and joined Northumbria's sub-kingdom whilst doing that. Well, that is the two ones we'll talk about in this video. There's going to be more next video, including the North Sea Empire. Hey, what do you know?